I actually looked this up because I was actually curious about Labor Day. Our first U.S. Labor Day was celebrated Tuesday, September 5th, 1882.
Wow.
1882. Now, that's the first U.S. Labor Day. It didn't become a holiday until June 28th, 1894. So that's when it became the first Monday in September. Congress passed an act in 1894 to make the first Monday of September a legal holiday, and that's what we're celebrating today.
I never would have guessed that, Labor Day began that long ago in the late 1800s. That's crazy. And, like that's before most inventions, I think. Like
Right. So what was the labor back then, right? It wasn't like, building cars, I guess, right?
like making shoes,
Right. Right.
sewing, I don't know, farming. Like,
Building
yeah,
cabins, building
yeah,
cabins.
probably building a lot. Yeah, like think about it. What were the jobs back then? Like, what
Right.
were they doing? So you would think that the cities were starting to form at that point. So there's probably a lot of construction going on, roads,
Buildings. Right.
yeah, buildings, roadways, bridges.
Right.
Well, yeah, so those were like real men.
Right. So these guys back then were getting all pissed off because all these celebrations are going on, but nobody's celebrating us. I'm out here all day breaking my butt.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a Labor Day. You guys we'll make a Labor Day.
Yeah,
But
yeah. They got Mother's Day, they got
right,
Father's Day,
Father's
but what
Day.
about the Working Man Day?
Yeah, yeah. Nobody talks about us. There'd be no building there if it wasn't for me.
And think about those guys back then. You ever see those guys when they're in the 1800s building buildings like skyscrapers and stuff, and they're sitting there on like a in
Right. The metal
the
beam.
on the metal
Yeah.
beam eating lunch.
Dangling their feet.
Those are some real men. Those are
Yeah.
real. Those
No,
men would be ashamed of the men of today.
right. No fear back then. No fear. No safety belts. No harnesses.
And they didn't have any emotions either. They were
No.
just calloused, mean, like just straightforward men. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think of how men have evolved and working men has evolved through is now we're in touch with our feelings. We have an HR department.
I'm not sitting on that beam out there. No
Yeah,
way. It's too
yeah.
chilly.
There's no way
I
I'm
want
going out there with
right.
yeah.
Where I want a lunchroom.
Yeah, right, exactly.